Drop a like in the next 5 seconds or all your skins will disappear next time you log on. Don't risk it. Fortnite Season 5 Chapter 2 has a ton of hidden secrets that were just discovered recently, including new free rewards, upcoming exotic weapons, mythic bosses and vaults, the mystery skin of Season 5, and much more. So make sure you guys stick around to the end because there is a ton of information we need to go through. But real quick, 79.5% of you are missing out on an extra Christmas gift this year because you are still not subscribed. I give 5 of my subscribers every single day who drop a like, turn on all notifications, and leave a comment with their epic ID. Today I gifted 5 of my awesome subscribers the new cozy Jonesy skin, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you want to get me something for Christmas this year, please just take 2 seconds to put Doom in your Fortnite item shop next time you get on. It's probably the only Christmas present that I'm gonna get this year. Alright guys, for hidden secret number 1, I wanted to remind you, if you didn't see my other video, about the Reboot A Friend program. Since the website is actually up now, it's raf.fortnite.com, and basically you have to log in and then it will give you a list of people on your friends list currently that have not played Fortnite in over a month. But if I can give you guys a tip real quick, if you know someone or have another account that hasn't been on Fortnite in a month, I would add it before you log into this website, because I logged into this and then tried adding somebody who wasn't on for over a month and their name didn't show up. So I would try doing it first before you log in here. But yeah, basically you have to find someone that hasn't played over a month and try to get in contact with them to get on the game again and play games with you. And if you end up choosing somebody that doesn't reply or ends up not wanting to play or whatever, you can swap who you reboot, but you will lose the games played progress and start over at 0 games. You also cannot go back and play with someone you already played with for this. So yeah, keep that in mind. But by playing 1 game, you will get the reboot emoticon. For 5 games, you get the key change lobby track. For 10 games, you get the twin talents pickaxe, which is probably the best reward. And then for 20 games, you get the holofoil wrap. So as far as I know, this is the only way to get these rewards, and you only have 13 days left. So try to get on it ASAP. And yeah, I think these twin talents pickaxe goes with the indigo kuno, so this may be the only way to complete the set. But yeah, if you're interested in any of those 4 rewards, make sure you get on this as soon as possible. All right guys, for number 2, we have the mysterious Madcap skin set. So this character was first spotted last season as just a black silhouette in Slurpy Swamp, and we really haven't gotten any news of it since then. We do know that it's a skin with an item shop tag, and it comes with the bellow bag back bling and the crescent shroom pickaxe, and people were able to get it in the lobby, but it never ended up coming out how we were supposed to unlock this skin. We thought there may be some sort of quest to unlock it, since there were quest sound files in the game that HYPEX found. And it's weird because I don't think the current NPCs have like an appear sound like this one does. So I thought maybe this was just like the skin they were using to test the NPCs beforehand, but I don't know, it seems a little bit more special than that. So I'm curious, what do you guys think? Will this just be another old NPC, or will they actually have a unique sort of quest to unlock this thing? Okay guys, and for hidden secret number 3, if you didn't know, the Chinese version of Fortnite actually has a ton of different versions for the same skins we have, and this is because in China, skulls are like considered taboo and they're not allowed to be in like any media or anything. So I thought I'd go through some of the variants that Fortnite China gets instead of the ones that we get. So the first variant is for the Menace skin, which is from this season's battle pass, and you can see it's pretty close. It's just pretty much the face inside that's different. Next, the shadow version of Jules is actually slightly different. As you can see, the face covering is just completely blank, which actually looks kind of cool. But the shadow version of Brutus just doesn't have the beanie or the face covering at all, which is kind of funny. And then check out the Eternal Voyager version. This is one I actually wish that we both had, because this one actually looks pretty cool as well. And then we can see with the Blackheart skin, it's just like a completely empty hood with just the glow inside, which is also kind of cool. And then most recently, there's a new version of the Crack Shot added, and you can see the differences here. And then I'm sure you guys knew last season that Mystique's backbling was actually just a gold orb in China. And then these loading screens are also slightly different. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, and I kind of wish Fortnite gave us these versions of the skins too. Now guys, for number 4, we have a ton of hidden exotic weapons that are in the files right now, including some that we should be receiving any day now, because there are 2 winter related exotic weapons. First being the burst AR, which apparently freezes enemies, and Mango thinks that this may just reduce their movement speed. And there's also a frozen SMG, and it's a P90 that will give enemies the ice cube feat or whatever. But yeah, personally I want to see this burst AR in action. I think that would be pretty cool. And then we also have some non-winter related exotics, so who knows when we're going to see these, to be honest. But there's one called Hop Rock Dualies, which I assume are like the dual pistols. There's an SMG run gun, don't know what that is. There's an assault big money burst, and that'd be cool if that was an exotic that gave you more gold for like eliminations or something. And then we also have a drunken quad launcher. So yeah, we got to be on the lookout for these. I know the skin Noir is supposed to be an NPC pretty soon too, so maybe he'll have one of these. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see on that. Okay guys, and for number 5, I wish I could have told you guys this a little bit earlier, but I think I did mention it in a video about a week ago or so, and then they delayed this Banga Boogie Cup to a different day. So if you guys are on Android, hopefully you played that to try to unlock the Banga Boogie emote. However, if you already had the Banga Boogie emote, you got the spray and music pack for completely free. I just saw it in my locker the other day. I never even got a pop-up or anything for it. It just appeared in my locker. So yeah, you guys may have this and you don't even know. But next time you're on, check out your locker and see if you got it. Okay guys, and for number 6, I know you're gonna want to kill me because I've been saying these things to be coming for a while now, but we do still have the Slurp Bazooka in the files. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but I would think it's coming sometime this season. If you didn't know, the fire extinguishers are in the game. You just can't pick them up, but they do like blow up. So I guess that did eventually come. We still don't have any news of that mortar weapon that was found before the live event. And then we also have a different dual pistol weapon that people thought were gonna be Mystique's exotics for a while. And then finally we have this weird looking blaster pistol that Reese is holding in the loading screen. So that definitely looks like it should be some sort of exotic. I don't know what it does or anything, but I hope we see these exotics sooner rather than later, because the Mandalorian exotics aren't that great, and all the awesome exotic weapons for previous seasons is what made the game so fun. So they better add these quick. All right guys, and for hidden secret number 7, it's looking like we're gonna get a Din Djarin style for the Mandalorian. If you didn't know, that's the Mandalorian's actual name, and PeQu Leaks actually made a concept of what this could look like. So yeah, I'm guessing this is going to be one of the final styles that we can unlock later on in the season like they usually do. And we've also seen his blaster pistol appear in multiple spots, including the launch image of the game where he's holding the blaster pistol up, and then also in one of the loading screens he has the blaster pistol. So I'm still thinking that they're going to add this as one of his mythic weapons in a future update, but I don't know for certain yet. And I'm hoping that we get some sort of pickaxe for him, because usually for like the main skins we get a full set, and him not having a pickaxe really sucks. So yeah, hopefully these other items weren't just scrapped and they end up coming to the game. All right guys, and for number 8, I'm sure you've seen that January's crew pack skin is going to be the green arrow, because they accidentally gave it to some people on PlayStation early, but now they've actually taken away that skin for people who got it early but gave them 500 V-Bucks as a bonus. So I guess you're pretty lucky if you got that. But we also still have this image of the future upcoming crew pack skins, and we can see the 2 ones on the side are female, so it's definitely not Green Arrow. I guess the middle one could be Green Arrow, but to me it doesn't really look like it. So maybe someone will find a skin later that looks similar to that silhouette. But the one on the left definitely looks like a female version of Midas, and since we've seen her in a loading screen, we're certain she's gonna come to the game in some fashion. We just don't know exactly if it's gonna be an item shop skin or the crew pack, but I mean, she has the same hair and the same sort of pose as Midas, so maybe she'll end up being the crew pack skin for February. Next up for number 9, we actually have a new type of vehicle in the works. Fast Blast has found that Epic is working on a car with a mounted turret, so that sounds absolutely awesome. And since the name of the file says apply vehicle mod mounted gun, I wonder if it's gonna be something we can pick up off the ground or just a new vehicle overall. I really don't know, but Happy Power actually made a concept of what this could look like, and holy, this thing looks awesome. I really hope this comes this season, because this looks like it'd be a ton of fun. Okay guys, at number 10 is kind of old / kind of obvious, but just in case you guys get a new Xbox Series X or PS5 for Christmas, I want to let you guys know that there are exclusive styles for the Kratos skin for PS5, and it looks really, really sick. And then there's also a matte black exclusive style for Master Chief. So if you guys get one of these consoles for Christmas, it might be worth getting this skin, because all you have to do is play one match with the skin and you get it. But yeah, these styles are definitely a flex. All right, guys, and for Secret 11, Fort Tori has found that there is going to be a boss at Stealthy Stronghold, and the code name for it is Nightmare. And our best guess is that this is going to be a Predator boss, because there's so many Easter eggs in this area related to him. And Tabor Hill gave us a leak before the season even came out that there was going to be some sort of tameable beast or something. So I guess that could be Predator. I'm not really sure for certain. But then we also have two other bosses, Cosmos and Super Cosmos, that Fort Tori found. And I would think one of these bosses is going to have a vault, because people love the vaults, and I don't understand why they keep making less and less bosses in vaults. It doesn't make sense to me. So I'm praying they didn't just scrap that whole idea, because the vaults are way cooler than these exotic weapons, I gotta say. All right, guys, and for number 12, I was going to talk about the Wakanda Forever challenges, but it looks like they're about to release today, so it's not much of a secret anymore. But here are all the challenges you'll have to do. It's pretty easy, and I'm assuming that means that the Marvel Royalty and Warriors pack should be dropping today, and if not, I'm sure it'll come tomorrow. So here is a $25 PSN code, so one of you guys can get it. All right, guys, and for number 13, I want to discuss with you the mystery skin and all the mystery rewards that have to do with it. So I think the safest guess still is that it's going to be Predator, because that whole Stealthy Stronghold area is basically for Predator. And since there's hints that he's going to be a boss, and it seems to go with that whole tameable beast leak, I feel like he just makes the most sense, especially because they can have this whole like big in-game event sort of thing like they did for Wolverine, where they bring him as the boss the same week that we unlock him as a skin. So yeah, I'd say that's our best bet. However, I think a new possibility that just arose is that it could be Luke Skywalker. Now, I know he's not a bounty hunter, which makes this way more unlikely, but he did make an appearance in the Mandalorian TV show during the season finale, and it was like a really big deal and everything. And since the tier 1 skin is the Mandalorian, I feel like he could be the special skin. Then I would say another small possibility is that it's going to be Agent Jonesy, but honestly, I highly doubt that as well. But I'm curious, let me know what your theory in the comments is about the mystery skin, because maybe you guys noticed something I didn't. Now, for number 14, I just wanted to quickly remind you guys that if you haven't yet, you can claim a free Christmas emote in the item shop. I don't know when it's leaving the shop or anything, so I would just do it ASAP whenever you're on the game. But yeah, don't miss out on something that's completely free. And now for number 15, it's looking like the Gref G skin is finally going to be coming to the shop in the next update 15.20. He's like the biggest Spanish YouTuber if you didn't know, and he's teased this coming a ton of times, but apparently there's been a few different Spanish outlets that have leaked this, so we may finally see him. And I think we're supposed to be getting a tournament where we can win it for free as well, just like we could with the Lachlan skin. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool. And also, guys, I don't know if you agree with this, but I'm thinking there's going to be some sort of Wonder Woman skin that comes this season, because that movie is coming out on Christmas Day, and Fortnite always seems to have a collab with new releases and stuff like that. So yeah, let's pray we see her as a skin this season too. All right, guys, so that pretty much does it. I'll always keep you guys up to date with the newest leaks and information. If you could drop a like, turn on all notifications, and leave a comment with your epic ID as well as the secret word Agent Jones, I would appreciate it a lot. And I hooked up Ethan with a 2800 V-Buck code as promised, because he showed proof that he watches all my videos. So you guys can do the same if you possibly want something extra for Christmas. But that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. All right, peace out.